Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing this marble white smoky and gold flakes look. So I'm just starting off with my training hand because I just got this in the mail and it's way easier than practicing on myself right now. So I'm going to be using my training hand. So right now all I did was apply the tips, and I'm using my nail cutter to cut them down to my preferred size. Usually for clients, you don't always have to cut their nails because some people do have regularly short nails, but if they do have long nails, how the training hand did, you would want to cut them. So now I'm just going in with my file and I'm filing the nails, getting them ready for the acrylic to be light on. Sorry, I'm talking a little rough right now, but just filing them, getting them ready for the acrylic. Now I'm buffing the top of them, filing them to get them ready for the nail glue to go on and all that good stuff. So right now I'm going in with my file real hard, making sure all the edges are round and the top is all buffed, ready for the nail glue to go on. So now I'm just cleaning them off from all the dust and getting my nail tips ready to be applied and seeing how they fit. And now I'm going to apply the glue and stick them onto the nail. So basically just making sure that all the nails fit and showing the finished product of the nails going on. So now I'm going to be cutting to make the coffin tip. And this part does look a little rough when I cut because I am using a nail clipper right now due to not having, the little scissors to make them straight when I shape them and cut them. But in the end, they do come out as a coffin shape. So now I'm just going and filing to my desired shape and my desired length and all that. So right now I'm just building the coffin shape as I go. So filing really hard, really fast. Now I'm just buffing and filing my tips and all that, making sure that everything is straight as possible. I still am a beginner, but I do like to make sure my work is good. So now I'm going in with my clear and acrylic powder and my white acrylic powder, my clear and white acrylic powder. And I am just putting that on there. So I'm using 2 beads of white, 1 bead of white and 1 bead of clear, So that is gonna, build the marble effect. So I'm taking those 2 beads of white and clear and merging them together. It's what you see me doing now. So you might not be able to see like fully what I'm doing, but you get the gist of it. I'm basically putting the white and the clear on there, mixing it into that marble effect. Making sure that everything's smooth. I do my best to make sure everything's smooth, even as a beginner still, because you always want to make sure your work looks real nice and smooth, never bumpy. So now for this part, you guys can fast forward a little bit if you like, but this does take a little bit. So I'm just going in with my gold foil now and applying it to the nail. And I do take my time applying this because I want to make sure that it's placed correctly. It doesn't look too chunky, that the flakes are spread out, individually to where it looks like an actual design, like a flowing design. It doesn't look all disgusting and bunched up in one part. So that is what I'm doing now. I am just getting my flakes all on there and brushing them down, making sure that everything looks nice and clean. I did use a gel base coat to lay down the gold foils and make sure that everything sticks. So in a few, you will see me using the UV light to cure everything, but not yet until the design is finished. So I'm just going in still using I don't know what brush this is, but using a specific brush that's square tipped to make sure that the gold flakes are going on the correct way. Like I said, you guys can just fast forward through this process because, I was taking a little bit of a long time doing this, but I just wanted to make sure that everything was perfected. So here I go, still just brushing everything on, making sure it looks good, getting my design on. So basically, I'm just doing the same thing to all my other fingers in a few seconds. I know the recording process of the design is a little bit long, but for those people who really like to go in depth and see what, the person is doing and how to do the design and, get tips from like hand movements and, seeing how to apply everything and how to work with it in a texture way, like, to make the texture smooth of the nail, to make the design to where it's not too bumpy or like cracking or anything. So that is why I did make these clips so long of me doing the flakes on the fingers. You guys can skip if you'd like. Like I said, this is a very long part, as I just like to show the full design of what I'm doing, especially this being my first nail video as a beginner. So for other beginner nail techs as well, I'm just basically showing you how to deal with gold foil and how to apply it. So I do keep doing this to all my other nails. We are stopping at the pinky now. So after this pinky, we can move on to the clear encapsulation of the nails, putting the clear acrylic over to really seal that design in there and keep everything, nice and smooth, no chunky designs. You won't be able to feel the flakes or nothing. Some people don't always like to put clear over their design, which is okay. But I do like to encapsulate my designs, which I'm a beginner, so my nail techs who I do get my advice on, who have been doing nails longer than me, always recommend to encapsulate that design, just so it doesn't get messed up, dirty, or anything of that sort. So I just applied some gold hearts to my nails, which I did not include, and I cured them with the base coat. So now I am applying my clear acrylic onto the nail to enclose the nail and encapsulate it in the acrylic. So like I said, that it'll be all smooth and nothing will be bumpy. Don't mind my face in the view. So I'm taking my clear acrylic, like I said, and just applying it to every single nail. This will be the last nail I do because this is the pinky. So now I'm just showing you guys the finished product. So now it is time to file like your life depends on it, to make the design smooth, to make your acrylic smooth. You get the best filing results with your hands. My drill just came in actually after this video, so that is why I'm not using my drill. So now I'm taking my top coat and just sealing everything, and this will be the finished product of the nails. So we're just gonna go ahead, keep putting the top coat on. After this, we're gonna pop these into the gel machine and they should be done, and everything will be all set for me to reveal the final look. I love this top coat, by the way. It came with a set that my boyfriend got me for Christmas. So I'm just popping the hand in there, pulling it out to show the results, and boom. This is what I came up with. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like for more content.